All right, I'm Nick. I lost my voice, so might be a little crackly. Happens to me every spring and fall. It's crazy. Uh, we do a little bit of jogging in the evening, right? I went jogging the other day when it was cold, and I guess my throat did not like it. All right. Anyway, so today was day 3 of the 3-day 17 MR random color challenge, right? A little recap. Day 1. Jamie and I grabbed 2 random colors out of the bag. We go out, we fished a place that I knew would produce a variety of fish. It was crazy windy, right? 15 gusting 31. You guys saw the weather report in that first video. And if you haven't, go watch it. It's interesting. So, caught some quality fish that day, 21-inch trout, 21-inch redfish, 21-inch striper, all on the 17 MRs, okay? And a bunch of other fish in between there. Day 2, we went back to the same location on purpose, and that was really to show Jamie the difference between the tide stage and the difference between a cloudy and sunny day. Day 1 was very cloudy, day 2 was sunny, and the more we train him to help out and run inshore trips, he needs to see those differences, and realistically, he needs to see failure. Failure is the best way to learn, so you need to see failure too. So instead of sugarcoating the situation or going fish somewhere I knew we could catch fish, I wanted you guys to see the difference. Now, day 3, this morning. We fished for 2 hours this morning. An hour on day 1, 3 hours on day 2, and 2 hours today. It was cold. It was 30 degrees when we left here. We launched the kayaks in the dark. Fished a different location. Now, I wanted Jamie to see what the trout were going to be like, and I wanted him to see that the trout will still feed aggressively during the first cold front. And the thing you guys need to consider is, although it was 31 degrees, the water temperature is not 31 degrees. The water was still warm last week, so the water is dropping in temperature, and it's moving bait around, and the trout are going to follow that bait. But it wasn't that it was actually, the water's not cold. So the fish are still responding pretty quickly, and we're going to go into more details about that in a video I'm going to make either later today or tomorrow about how to fish this. You don't have to move it slow yet because the water's not cold or too cold yet here anyways in Northwest Florida. Like normal, first thing we did was actually did it in the garage, so we were ready to go and went fishing. Jamie got here about 5 o'clock. We do the bag thing. Here's a clip. Grab in there. Grab 2 colors. I got this guy, which is the black back, orange belly, gold sides, broken glass. Not a bad color. I would throw it in some really stained water, but I wouldn't pick it to fish the sound or anything, right? Anyways, we fished a random body of water with clean water. So I was interested to see how it would do, right? Because color doesn't matter. And when I say color doesn't matter, I'm really focusing that statement on the new fisherman. You need to not be worried about color. You just need to go fishing. I do choose certain colors for certain bodies of water if I'm going fishing for me. But most of the time, a natural color is the best bet. So anyways, we got those picked out. We left. We left early. Remember, full moon, no clouds, 30 degrees when we left the house. Hit the water. It was dark. That was the goal. Be in the water in the dark. Now, it's cold out there, okay? Dress appropriately, be safe, so on. We get out there, and within 4 or 5 casts, boom, fish on. As the first keeper, it's dark. You can see here in the video, roughly 17 inches. We caught a bunch of fish in this time period of darkness, right? I wasn't going over to Jamie every 5 minutes. We were kind of spread out. I wasn't really going over there to take photos of his fish or take videos of his fish because it was cold, okay? My hands were cold. I just wanted to fish, not grab a GoPro and do whatever. We ended up both losing really quality trout. Now, when we talk about how to fish this later, I'm going to tell you that the stock hooks are terrible. And that's why we lost those trout in my mind, okay? So we'll go into detail about that in the next video. But we lost quality trout. Now, that was still before the sun came up, right? Once the sun came up, we stopped catching 17-plus inch trout. And we started catching 14 to 16-inch trout. Now, we probably caught somewhere between, I don't know, 8 and 12 keepers. We didn't really measure them all. And there was a bunch of 15 question mark fish that we won't count. But like guaranteed 16-inch fish, somewhere between 8 and 12 fish, okay? And that was on 2 different lures. I had this guy, Jamie had a pilchard color, and I'll put the description or the model number below. We caught fish, okay? Caught fish all morning. Once the sun came up, we were still catching fish, but we weren't catching the quality of fish. Caught a lot of smaller fish, right? That 14-inch fish. Boom, 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 boom. And I filmed some how to work the lure stuff, which, once again, you'll see in the next video. So 3 days, 2 different fishing locations, completely different conditions every day. We caught fish on all 6 colors, right? Minus day 2. And what I did was I had the Mardi Gras color on day 2, which was purple back and green belly. Just to prove that that color still works, I threw it this morning as well. You can see here, I caught back-to-back 15.5-inch fish, throwing the Mardi Gras color once the sun was up. And that was just to prove to you that 6 different colors in a bag, randomly selected, and we still caught quality fish. We caught a limited trout today. We caught a slam on the first day, which was Monday. All different colors, still catching fish. Now it comes down to location, technique, and so on, and we'll go into more details about that in the future. But you guys shouldn't be worried about, do I have the right color? You should be worried about finding the fish. You're gonna catch them. It's that simple. There's nothing to it, okay? So if you like videos like this, let me know in the comment section. We'll do some more random lures, right? Maybe we get a selection of random lures, put the random lures in the bag, and then you pull and you got to fish with whatever you get. That would probably be fun. Maybe a different level of challenge. I do have a video planned for tomorrow that involves soft plastics. I think you'll like it. So give the video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, I wish you would subscribe. Maybe it would help you catch more fish. Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe you comment and teach me something. So thank you for watching.